Hello. Mr. Vor is drinking her ginger seltzer.
And Miss K is drinking her...
It's blackberry.
This is what we do after school, you guys, when we leave.
Drink seltzer and hang.
Drink seltzer and hang.
I don't know if it's a hang exactly. We get our work done.
Yeah, we get a lot of work done.
Yeah. All right, so we have another cool bat book for you guys. A lot of B words. It's about this little bat right here. Does she look like she's hanging on the tree the right way? Looks a little contorted, maybe.
Yeah. I'm noticing some other things about the picture. I'm noticing these guys down here, they kind of look like bats. And then these guys up here who look like birds.
Oh, wait. So bats and birds.
Bats and birds. Oh, and I see that special little thumb that they have, right?
I love that thumb.
Hanging on.
And I actually see the outline of the digits, those like finger-like things that she has. You see the digits?
Cool. Very cool.
Ugh.
So friends, today our book is called Stellaluna. It's by Janelle Cannon. She's the author. She wrote the book, and I guess she did the pictures too.
I was going to say, I think author and illustrator.
Really talented.
I feel like I'm really ducking into this mystery.
We can call it that.
Okay.
Friends, you guys have this paper at home, okay? So let's go over really quick what these things mean. I see my C word right here. I'm using my beginning sounds. Ready?
Characters.
Characters!
Who's in the story?
Characters!
Who's in the story?
You gotta tap your shoulders like, who was in the story?
Who's in the story?
Good job. And now, the big performance. Miss K, did she learn last time how to do the setting song? Let's try it. Ready? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, the setting tells you where you are. She fudged through that a little bit, but that's okay.
You guys, it's a tricky song sometimes. There's a lot in my brain right now, Miss Rorfort.
Okay. And then the last part is favorite part. So I like to take a picture with my brain. When you see your favorite part of the book, you're like, that was really good, and that's where you're going to illustrate.
And that's what you try to draw, is that picture that you took that you loved in that book. Cool.
Miss K, you guys have been going over labeling, right?
Label. Did the Post-it challenge at home. We labeled. A lot of my friends labeled their parents, and it was pretty funny.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, labeling people.
Some people labeled me in the classroom.
I did get labeled in the classroom with a T for teacher.
Cool.
All
right, I think we're ready to get started. So,
Stellaluna, we're going to drop you guys down. We'll try to move this up.
There we go.
Okay.
You may not see your faces, but we'll pop in every once in a while.
So watch out.
Okay.
Stellaluna by Janelle Cannon. This is a big book, you guys.
It's very big.
Extra large.
I wish I didn't wear these fancy sleeves. I'm like getting in the illustrations way.
Out of the way.
Look how cute.
Okay, I'm going to go first, Mr. Ford.
Go for it. Mm-hmm.
In a warm and sultry forest far, far away, there once lived a mother fruit bat and her new baby. Oh, how Mother Bat loved her soft, tiny baby. I'll name you Stellaluna, she crooned. Each night, Mother Bat would carry Stellaluna clutched to her breast as she flew out to search for food. So there's baby Stellaluna on the mother's chest.
So cute.
Hanging on as the mom flies off for some food. So cute, so little.
So cute, so little. And I think this is a combination of fiction but with some nonfiction facts.
Okay. So mostly fact with mostly fake with a few facts mixed in.
Totally.
All right, got it.
Oh no. One night as Mother Bat followed the heavy scent of ripe fruit, an owl spied her. On silent wings, the powerful bird swooped down upon the bats. Dodging and shrieking, Mother Bat tried to escape, but the owl struck again and again, knocking Stellaluna into the air. Her baby wings were as limp and useless as wet paper. Down, down she went, faster and faster, into the forest below.
Oh no, Stella! So because she's a baby, you guys, her wings weren't ready to fly. So she couldn't flap them.
Oh gosh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
The dark leafy tangle of branches caught Stellaluna as she fell. One twig was small enough for Stellaluna's tiny feet, wrapping her wings around her. She clutched the thin branch, trembling with cold and fear. "Mother!" Stellaluna squeaked. "Where are are you? By daybreak, the baby bat could hold on no longer. Down, down again. She dropped.
Oh, no. Flump! Stellaluna landed headfirst in a soft, downy nest, startling the 3 baby birds who lived there. Stellaluna quickly clambered from the nest and hung out of sight below. She listened to the babble of the 3 birds. "What was that?" cried Flap. "I don't know, but it's hanging by its feet," chirped Flitter. "Shh, here comes Mama," hissed Pip.
So look, she fell right into their nest, and whoa, those baby birds.
They're freaked out.
Like, wow, that? What was that?
It's so cute.
Many, many times that day, Mama Bird flew away, always returning with food for her babies. Stellaluna was terribly hungry, but not for the crawly things that Mama Bird brought. Finally, though, the little bat could bear it no longer. She climbed into the nest. She closed her eyes and opened her mouth. Plop. In dropped a big green grasshopper.
Whoa.
Does a fruit bat eat insects, Mr. Revort?
No,
Probably
it eats
not.
fruit. So
Right.
I had to remember that because I'm like, wait, bats do like insects, but she's a fruit bat.
Is a fruit bat. So this grasshopper is not what she was looking for.
I love this illustration. Right now, I'm going to take a picture because this is my favorite part. Chick, with my eyes. Look how cute.
I like her tongue a lot.
Me too. Stellaluna learned to be like the birds. She stayed awake all day and she slept out all night. She ate bugs even though they tasted awful. Her bat ways were quickly disappearing, except for one thing. Stellaluna still liked to sleep hanging by her feet. Once, when Mama was away, the curious baby birds decided to try it too. When Mama Bird came home, she saw 8 tiny feet gripping the edge of the nest. "Eek!" she cried. "Get back up here this instant! You're going to fall and break your necks!"
Look, she got so scared she dropped the worm. Ah, where are they?
That's not how birds are supposed to act, but bats are.
There's that fiction piece. The birds clambered back into the nest, but Mama Bird stopped Stellaluna. "You are teaching my children to do bad things. I will not let you back into this nest unless you promise to obey all of the rules of this house." Stellaluna promised. She ate bugs without making faces anymore. She slept in the nest at night, and she didn't hang by her feet. Stellaluna behaved as good as a bird should.
Oh my goodness.
So there's all her bat ways, Miss V. She wasn't even allowed to be a bat anymore.
That's so sad. Miss K, can you make a super sad face like Stellaluna like that? Oh,
That's not really that good.
that was pretty
I
good.
think hers is a little sadder than mine.
Wait, you gotta make your eyes big and glassy like you're about to tear up like this.
The Actress Award goes to Miss Revort.
You did good too.
Yeah. All right.
All the babies grew up quickly. Soon the nest became too crowded.
Oh.
Mama Bird told them it was time to learn to fly. One by one, Pip, Flitter, Flap, and Stellaluna jumped from the nest. Their wings worked!
Woo!
I'm just like them, thought Stellaluna. I can fly too.
Wait, but look, Miss Revort, her wings are a lot different.
They are.
Wow.
I'm wondering, what do you notice that's different about her wings, Miss K?
Well, I've noticed that the birds don't have that thumb like we were talking about.
Yeah.
And it looks like theirs is more made of feathers, and hers is very skinny.
It's like made out of skin.
Yeah, that's what I meant by skinny.
I always think about like this part right here between my fingers. It's kind of like that.
And if there was skin there,
Yeah.
kind of like a webbed foot.
Like a frog leg.
Yeah.
Pip, Flitter, and Flap. Oh, did I reread? Whatever.
Pip, Flitter, and Flap landed gracefully on a branch. Stellaluna tried to do the same. Doesn't look as graceful. She's really going, woo!
How embarrassing.
Oh my goodness, so she can't sit up like that?
She can't perch. She can.
Are
only
bats
hang
supposed to sit upright on a branch? No, they go
down like that.
upside down. So this isn't normal for her.
Nope. Oh, looks like she finally did it though.
Oh, Stella. I will fly all day, Stellaluna told herself. Then no one will see how clumsy I am.
Aw. The next day, Pip, Flitter, and Flap and Stellaluna went flying far from home. They flew for hours, exercising their new wings. The sun is setting, warned Flitter. We had better go home, or we will get lost in the dark, said Flap. But Stellaluna had flown far ahead and was nowhere to be seen. The 3 anxious birds went home without her. She's going crazy.
All alone, Stellaluna flew and flew until her wings ached and she dropped into a tree. I promised not to hang by my feet, Stellaluna sighed. So she hung by her thumbs, and soon enough she fell asleep. She didn't hear the soft sound of wings coming near her.
Look what's coming. Hey! A loud voice said. Why are you hanging upside down? Stellaluna's eyes opened wide. She saw a most peculiar face. I'm not upside down. You are, Stellaluna said. Ah, but you're a bat. Bats hang by their feet. You are hanging by your thumbs, so that makes you upside down. The creature said, I'm a bat. I'm hanging by my feet. That makes me right side up. Stellaluna was confused. Mama Bird told me I was upside down. She said I was wrong. Wrong for a bird, maybe, but not for a bat. She cracks me up.
More bats gathered around to see the strange young bat who behaved like a bird. Stellaluna told them her story. You ate bugs? One stuttered. You slept at night? Gasped another. How very strange, they all murmured. Wait! Let me look at this child! A bat pushed through the crowd. An owl attacked you? She said. Sniffling Stellaluna's fur, she whispered, You are Stellaluna. You are my baby!
Oh my gosh!
Wait, the mom is back!
She didn't die from the owl. Cry. It's so wonderful.
Guys, the owl didn't attack and kill the mom. The mom made it out safe.
Oh my gosh, she found her mom. I'm so happy.
Can I tell you a little secret, Mr. Hart?
Yeah, sure.
So while we were reading this book, this top picture actually shows the story of the mama bat.
Oh.
And as you go through, you see everything the mama bat did after the bat. So look, she's looking for her baby. She's flying through the air.
What?
She's looking in a log. And then as we get closer, she's flying towards Stellaluna. And now finally,
They found each
she's
other.
looking at Stellaluna. It's a
Whoa.
little secret story in the story.
Miss K, that's super cool. I've read this book so many times. I never noticed that. That gets me really excited. Hey friends, super quick thing. Also, just activating my schema. We learned in our nonfiction book the other day that all bats kind of look the same and how they tell who's their baby by sniffing them. So she just sniffed her and she was able to tell, that's my Stellaluna.
That's my baby.
You escaped the owl, cried Stellaluna. You survived? Yes, said Mother Bat as she wrapped her wings around Stellaluna. Come with me and I'll show you where to find the most delicious fruit.
Yum.
You'll never have to eat another bug as long as you live.
Wait, this is my favorite part, you guys.
Because they're so happy.
And their little hug and their same...
A bat hug.
But it's nighttime, Stellaluna squeaked. We can't fly in the dark or we'll crash into a tree. We're bats, said Mother Bat. We can see in the darkness. Come with us. Stellaluna was afraid, but she let go of the tray and she dropped into the deep blue sky. Stellaluna could see. She felt as though her rays of light shone from her eyes. She was able to see everything in her path.
She was probably using a little echolocation, too.
Echo, 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 echolocation.
Ooh, we harmonized. That was awesome. Okay, soon the bats found a mango tree, and Stellaluna ate as much of the fruit as she could hold. I'll never eat another bug as long as I live, cheered Stellaluna as she stuffed herself. I must tell Pip, Flitter, and Flap.
Oh, her bird brothers and sisters.
She's still friends with them.
Still remembered them.
Yeah.
The next day, Stellaluna went to visit the birds. Come with me and meet my bat family, said Stellaluna. All right, let's go, agreed Pip. They hang by their feet and they fly at night and they eat the best food in the world, Stellaluna explained to the birds on the way. As the birds flew among the bats, Flap said, I feel upside down here. So the birds hung by their feet. Wait until dark, Stellaluna said excitedly. We will fly at night.
Ooh. When night came, Stellaluna flew away. Pip, Flitter, and Flap leapt from the tree to follow her. I can't see a thing, yelled Pip. Either can I, howled Flitter. Ah! Shrieked Flap. They're going to crash, gasped Stellaluna. I must rescue them. Stellaluna swooped about, grabbing her friends in the air. She lifted them to a tree, and the birds grasped a branch. Stellaluna hung from the limb above them. She's realizing, they can't do bat things, and she can't do bird things, so they're just different.
We're safe, said Stellaluna, and then she sighed. Oh, I wish you could see in the dark, too. We wish you could land on your feet, Flitter replied. Pip and Flap, they nodded. They perched in silence for a long time. How could we be so different and yet feel so much alike, mused Flitter. And how can we feel so different and be so much alike, wondered Pip. I think it's quite a mystery, Flap chirped. I agree, said Stellaluna. But we're friends, and that's a fact.
I love that. Look at that picture. Stellaluna's upside down, and then the birds are like that.
Oh, and they're doing
that's
a
it.
hug.
And then this is like some bat notes about
Their
bat
thumb,
things.
like our thumb and such like that, which we talked about. There's the digits, digit, thumb.
Cool. Great book. Loved it.
Awesome.
The last page, it kind of reminded me of like my friendship with Miss K, because we're both like
really
pretty
different.
Darn different. But we both like seltzer.
So we have some similarities. We're both teachers. So we get along and we have a good time.
Yeah.
Different, but
it's fun to be friends with someone who's so different from you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right. So you're going to do your character setting, favorite part, worksheet, draw those pictures, try to label, and we'll see you.
Wait, I want to cheers you.
Okay.
To bats.
And
the
their
coolest
facts.
flying mammals on the earth.
On the earth.
Cheers.
All right. Awesome.